Wild hogs are every farmer's worst nightmare. These relentless invaders tear through fields like wrecking balls, ripping up soil, destroying pastures, and wiping out crops in a heartbeat. Each hoofprint is a gut punch to the hardworking folks who pour their souls into the land. What's downright terrifying, these pests breed at a jaw-dropping rate. A single sow can pop out up to 12 piglets per litter twice a year. Local authorities have thrown everything at M-traps, fences, even chemicals, but the hog population just keeps exploding. That's why we're out here today, fueled by a passion for hunting and a burning need to protect the farms that feed our communities. It's early morning, and the first rays of sunlight spill over the horizon, painting the small forest behind a neighbor's house in golden hues. The air is crisp, carrying the earthy scent of dirt and pine, and it's like the world's whispering, "Get ready." This isn't just a hunt, it's a mission. Our team, armed with polished rifles and hearts pounding with purpose, fans out fast. The hunting dogs, eyes gleaming with excitement, are raring to go. We take our positions, breaths syncing with the rhythm of the forest, every nerve on edge. The anticipation's electric, like the calm before a storm, and we're ready for whatever comes charging our way. Suddenly, the dog's barks rip through the silence like a thunderclap. Out of the dense brush bursts a wild hog, a freight train of fury with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp tusks glinting in the light. It's barreling straight for us, all muscle and menace. My heart skips a beat, but instinct kicks in. I swing my rifle up, tracking its every move, finger steady on the trigger. Bam! The first shot echoes, picking up dust, but it only grazes the beast, making it stumble. Bam! The second shot hits, and it roars in pain. One more. Bam! And the bullet finds its mark, dropping the hog like a ton of bricks. The team erupts in cheers, high fives flying, adrenaline pumping. Our first trophy of the day is down, but we know this is just the opening act. After catching our breath, we scan the forest. The trees are thick, weaving a green maze, but this patch feels too small to hold more hogs. Time to move. We head to a new spot, a place where wild hogs are known to wreak havoc. The dogs are still bursting with energy, darting ahead, noses to the ground, sniffing out trouble. As we step out of the forest, another hog appears near a trickling creek, scrambling to escape. I take a deep breath, steady my aim, and fire. Crack. One clean shot, and it drops right there, motionless. The rush of victory surges through me, but the forest is alive with danger, and we can't let our guard down. Across the creek, a gentle hill rises, blanketed in thick, man-high bushes, a perfect hideout for hogs. My eyes lock onto every rustle, every swaying branch. Then, like a ghost, a dark shape slinks through the undergrowth. My pulse races, adrenaline flooding my veins. Shots ring out, pop, 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 smoke curling in the air. One bullet connects, but it's not enough to stop the hog. It spins, panicked, and bolts, kicking up dirt and snapping twigs. It makes it a few yards before another shot brings it crashing down, tumbling down the hillside in a heap. We exhale, heart still pounding, but there's no time to relax. Every shadow could be another hog waiting to strike. An hour later, we decide to head to another forest, a hot spot where hog herds run wild, leaving trails of destruction. The moment we arrive, the dogs pick up a scent, their bark slicing through the air. A pack of hogs is hiding in the dense brush, and the tension's thick enough to cut with a knife. I grip my rifle, fire a few rounds to flush them out, and chaos erupts. The herd scatters, grunting and squealing, their hoofbeats like war drums in the forest. Amid the frenzy, I spot one hog still cowering under the trees. No way I'm letting it slip away. I lower my rifle, aim, and fire boom. It's down for the count. Pride swells in my chest, but the forest is a maze of threats, and we're just getting started. We push deeper into the forest, where sunlight barely creeps through the canopy, casting eerie patches of light and shadow. Less than 30 minutes later, a massive hog looms into view, its hulking frame like something out of a nightmare. This isn't just any hog, it's a beast, radiating raw power and defiance. The team freezes, hearts in our throats, as the dogs go wild. We keep hunting into the late afternoon, the golden glow of sunset, bathing the woods in a fiery light. On a trail leading out of the forest, we set up for one last stand, ready to bag the final hogs of the day, our spirits high but bodies weary. Out of nowhere, a hog bolts across the trail, kicking up a cloud of dust that stings my eyes. I react on pure instinct, swinging my rifle up and firing. Crack. It drops instantly. Before I can blink, another hog charges out, fearless and fast. I take aim, squeeze the trigger boom, and it collapses in a heap. The team explodes with shouts and applause, the sound echoing through the trees. As the sun dips below the hills, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold, we head back down the trail, exhausted but triumphant. This hunt wasn't just a win, it was a battle we fought for, every farmer struggling to protect their land. Half a world away, in the rural heart of Turkey, villagers are living in fear. For 2 weeks, wild hogs have been tearing through their fields, destroying crops and even attacking livestock under the cover of night. These farmers, who rely on their harvest to survive, are desperate. They've tried every trick in the book, scarecrows, traps, you name it, but nothing's worked. Their pleas for help reached us, and our hunting crew, hearts full of resolve, teamed up with the locals to take on these destructive invaders. It's more than a hunt. It's a fight to give these people their lives back. The chase kicks off in the pre-dawn gloom, the air heavy with tension. We settle into our positions, hidden in the brush, eyes straining to catch any movement. Then, dark shapes emerge from the shadows, moving like phantoms in the mist. A gunshot cracks the silence, and the first hog bolts, crashing through the underbrush in a desperate bid to escape. We fire round after round, and finally, it collapses onto the forest floor. I can't help but pump my fist, a surge of triumph washing over me. This first victory is a spark, lighting a fire in our hearts, but the fight's far from over. We reposition fast, scopes locked on the herd as it weaves through the rugged terrain. The first shots are tough, fired from a distance that tests every ounce of skill. My hands are steady, but my heart's racing. With laser focus, we nail several hogs in seconds, their bodies hitting the ground like thunder. Each one down is a win for the villagers, and our cheers echo through the trees. We're not just hunting, we're reclaiming hope, one shot at a time. We've barely moved when another hog pops out from the brush, quick as lightning. I fire, but the shot goes wide and the hog tears off. My stomach sinks misted. But my buddy's ready, positioned down the slope. He fires, and the hog tumbles. The dog's barks lead us to another one, this time hiding in thick foliage. It's a sly one, slipping through gaps we can't follow. We unleash a barrage, but it weaves through the undergrowth like a ghost, leaving us frustrated and itching for redemption. We don't give up. We trek over rocky trails, pushing toward the mountain's peak, every step a test of grit. Scanning the horizon, we spot a herd of hogs charging downhill, a stampede of chaos. No way we're letting them get away. We spread out, cutting off their escape routes like a well-oiled machine. As the hogs burst from the trees, my buddy and I open fire. 2 drop almost instantly, but we know more are out there, lurking. The hunt's on, and we're all in. Then, without warning, a monstrous hog explodes from the brush, a titan that stops us dead in our tracks. This thing's no ordinary hog, it's a juggernaut, fast, fierce, and built like a tank. The dogs go berserk, and my heart's pounding so hard I can hear it. We fire everything we've got, bullets tearing through the air. It keeps coming, shrugging off hits like they're nothing. One final shot, a perfect strike, and the beast crashes to the ground, shaking the earth. Holy crap! I shout, voice cracking with awe and relief. The team stands frozen, staring at the fallen giant. This wasn't just a hunt, it was a clash with a legend. A victory we'll talk about for years,